Marva had known struggle from childhood, but by her mid-30s, she had carved out a life she could call her own. A bustling bar built from sweat and sacrifice. 2 children she guided with fierce love, and a reputation in the community as a woman not to be crossed. Her bar wasn't large, but it was alive policemen stopping in after long shifts, teachers marking books in the quiet corner, even politicians sharing hushed conversations over a cold drink. Marva served them all the same, with dignity, quiet watchfulness, and just enough warmth to make them feel welcome, but never to mistake her strength for softness. She is clothed with strength and dignity, and she laughs without fear of the future. Proverbs 31, verse 25. Every dollar she earned was counted carefully at night, long after the shutters were closed. School fees first, then rent, food, and books. Only then would Marva spend a few coins on herself, maybe new slippers or cloth for a Sunday dress. She taught her children through action that love isn't words but provision, that faith isn't only prayer but doing. Marva's reputation in the community grew. She was small in frame, but no one dared cheat her on price, threaten her children, or speak ill in her presence. People learned, sometimes the hard way, that Marva's voice could rise sharper than cutlass steel when it came to defending what was hers. Yet those who truly knew her saw another side. The quiet prayers whispered before dawn, the food pressed into a hungry child's hand without fanfare, the neighbor's child helped with school books from Marva's own small earnings. Then came the days when letters blurred on paper, streetlights seemed dimmer. Marva found herself leaning closer to labels behind the bar, blinking hard to clear her vision. Maybe my eye just tired, but the shadows deepened, stubborn and silent. Trips to doctors offered little more than tablets and waiting. Even as sight began to fade, Marva refused to let fear rule her. She cleaned slower, but still cleaned, read less, but listened more. At night, sitting alone, Marva would pray, "Lord, why take my sight now when my children still need me? But Lord, if I lose my eyes, don't let me lose my faith." Sometimes tears slipped down her face, silent witnesses to prayers that held both fear and surrender. For we walk by faith, not by sight. 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 7. Even as darkness crept closer, Marva's vision grew clearer in another way. She saw that her true purpose was never just the bar, the coins, or even the daily fight. It was the faith she taught her children, the kindness offered to strangers, the voice that reminded others that worth is not measured by sight, wealth, or status. Marva's eyes dimmed, but her life still shone. Rather than retreat, she began to share her story of childhood rejection, teenage motherhood, starting a business from nothing, and now facing blindness without surrender. Neighbors who once saw only her sternness began to see something deeper, a woman refined by trial but never broken. In her darkness, Marva discovered a different light, a vision rooted not in what could be seen, but what could be shared. Thank you for listening to Part 7 of Marva's journey, A Vision Beyond Sight. If her courage inspired you, please like this video, share it with someone who might need hope, and subscribe so you won't miss the next chapter, where Marva's ministry of faith and storytelling begins, even as her eyes fail. Until next time, may your days be blessed and your spirit stay strong.